Welcome to Inspire and Move, the show that inspires you to create, connect, and grow. I'm going to bring you meaningful conversations, aha moments, and all the motivation you need to up-level every part of your life. I'm Ali Aruda, founder of Inspire and Move, and your personal hype girl. I've gone from fashion school to celebrity stylist to corporate marketing to brick and mortar entrepreneurship with my husband, each time learning incredible lessons how to pivot, reimagine, and implement the steps to become successful. I am passionate about inspiring others to live their best life, a life of joy. We have the power to design a life that we love because life is too short not to. The best part is that you weren't meant to do this alone. If you feel like you were meant for more, let me ride shotgun with you, and together, let's get you to where you want to go. Hello everyone, welcome back to the show. I hope you were having the most amazing day so far. And the time has come where I sound like a little gremlin again on my podcast. I feel like I was just here, even though it was sort of like November, December, right in the thick of my final few events of the year. And alas, here we are again with a little gremlin voice. So what a little treat for you. I hope you enjoy it. The good news is today is a quickie. It is a short and sweet little dash of inspiration that this topic kind of came to me as a bit of a download. And I love when I have those moments in life, whether it's having, one-on-one conversations with my personal training clients, if I'm out and about doing and experiencing and enjoying something with Matt, and I get these little downloads of podcast topic ideas, and I will feverishly write them in my notes on my iPhone, or if I'm at home, I am the girl who has multiple notepads or post-it notepads around the house, like by my bedside table, in the bathroom, certainly my desk, because I think it's really important to take that idea out of my brain and channel it immediately to paper, because typically they're really good ideas or reminders that are important items on my to-do list. And that's a little life hack for me. And I've just recently heard a friend who's also an entrepreneur say that she graduated to this spot where she now has a notepad beside her bed. And I gave her a round of applause and told her welcome. So this was a download I got from an experience that Matt and I enjoyed together last week. And I was really excited to share this with you. And the topic today is the joy of trying new things, but also the joy in trying new things, depending on how you want to frame it. And this came as a result of Matt and I getting to experience a hot Pilates class for the first time ever. Now, I'm familiar with hot yoga. I have a friend that owns a wonderful, successful studio here in Burlington where we are, but I've never done hot Pilates. And this was really fun. And fun fact here, I knew it was hot Pilates. Matt didn't know it was hot Pilates, but I think he forgot what the hot represented. And cutie Matt just rolled into hot Pilates in a long sleeve shirt with no water. So we had a great little chuckle on that. Maybe me more so than Matt. Matt probably felt a little more vulnerable in the chuckle situation. And then the instructor, who was also the studio owner, complimented us just for choosing the hottest spot in the studio, which was just great. It was so sweaty, but it was so awesome. We left there feeling like $1,000,000, and we moved our body, we sweat a lot, and then we got a nice little acai bowl after and enjoyed some sunshine and a walk. It was in downtown Oakville, Ontario, and it was wonderful. But what I wanted to really kind of share from that experience was how much both of us enjoyed trying something new, that we had this sense of joy from trying something new, but also trying something new together. And I feel like that's kind of another little layer we can add on here, that maybe it's a way that you can welcome something new into your relationship with your partner, with your business partner, with your best friend, with some family members. Being able to enjoy and experience something new and feel the joy in that moment. And I love just kind of breaking down the word enjoy, that you're going to enjoy doing something, trying something, going somewhere, and you're going to find joy in it. And I wanted to, not only share this little personal story, because that's what inspired today's episode, but also some examples that I've kind of did a quick little reflection on for myself. Hot Pilates is one thing, but I also, that day, I tried an iced matcha latte with pistachio milk. I've never had pistachio milk, but it was delicious. And I was just in the moment. I was feeling really good, found the joy in that hot Pilates experience, wanted to get a refreshing drink after. The sun was shining. And I wanted to kind of keep that health train going. I didn't want another coffee. And I got this beautiful iced matcha and tried something new. And lucky for me, I really enjoyed it. The pistachio milk and the matcha paired beautifully together, and it was something that really worked for me and I enjoyed. And that's a really micro example that, you can go into your local coffee shop, or maybe you're on a trip and you've sought out a cool coffee shop that you want to try. And in doing so, you're trying a new coffee shop, but maybe you're also going to try something new. You're going to stray from the norm. Maybe there's a dirty chai that you're going to try, a chai latte with espresso, or a lavender latte, or something that's not in your normal order. You're not your normal routine, but you're going to branch out and try something new and just really kind of feel in the moment of being able to try that. Another personal example is my running route with my dog Riley. That's our miniature Australian Shepherd. She has so much energy and loves to run. And I really do enjoy either family runs with me, Matt, Riley, and Sadie. That's our golden retriever. But also, I just kind of like having some quiet time, just me and Riley, that I feel like I can really focus on her leash training. And we have a different bond that I feel is channeled through our sort of time together, whether it's walks together or runs. And I've actually recently changed our running route, not drastically by any means, and I'm not adding, crazy additional kilometers, but I thought how nice it would be to add an element of our Burlington waterfront downtown is quite stunning, and we have a beach. And I thought, I should start adding the beach into our running route. So there's a cute little sort of offshoot path that I can run, or I want to run a little further and go back via the beach. And that's not the point, but it's just more so I want to share some personal small examples of areas that I've audited, and where can I find the joy in trying something new, adding something new, and adding the beach into my running route with her, even if it's just like 3-5 kilometers, has brought me a whole new element of joy. You get those endorphins from moving your body, from running. Hopefully it's a sunny, nice day and you can enjoy that as well, and the fresh air and being outside, but also getting, seeing her run around on the sand on a leash, because I don't trust her to not be on a leash, and pausing my music or my guided run, take a video of her or a photo of her on the beach with the water in the background, is just so happy. It makes me feel great. And it's added a whole new element of joy into something that I already enjoy. And I really appreciate that time and that movement with her. And this little addition has had this big impact on how much joy it brings me in the day or the morning. And that's something I wanted to share with you guys. And before I hit record, I did a little search of I wanted to have some interesting, not necessarily stats, but I wanted to provide some additional value when it comes to trying new things and finding more joy in trying new things. And a byproduct of trying something new is that it does often require courage. And this is maybe on a larger scale, not trying pistachio milk versus almond milk. But if you are trying something new, like maybe you are trying running for the first time, that requires some courage, because if you've not done it before, you're trying something new, and maybe you're thinking about your joints, your biomechanics of your body, your stamina, and you perhaps have a little bit of fear around it. But you're going to break that down by applying some courage and then move forward with trying something new. Trying something new also opens up the possibility for you to enjoy something new, which is what we're chatting about. And this could be big. Like maybe you're looking to make a really big career change, or move from a condo to a house, or one city to another city, getting into new communities. Those are larger things. But being able to try something new just opens up these new possibilities and perhaps new connections and opportunities. And that's exciting. And it also provides you the opportunity of becoming bored or stagnant. That, again, going back to the running example, that being able to try something new and, get out of your comfort zone, using that courage, but you are also not allowing yourself to sit in a rut and be bored and mix up your workout routine or your movement routine. And trying something new, enjoying something new, also forces you to grow. And when I was looking at this is an article that I was reviewing in Psychology Today. And I loved this one in particular, was sort of the 4 things. And trying something new forces you to grow, that we don't ever grow from taking action that we've always taken. Growth seems to require us to take new action first, whether it's adopting a new attitude or a new way of thinking, and literally taking new action. Those are just a few little excerpts that I wanted to read from that Psychology Today article. And I am all for personal growth and getting ourselves uncomfortable, because in that phase of discomfort, you will always experience growth. Sometimes it is micro growth, sometimes it is macro growth. And as entrepreneurs and business owners, Matt and I have this conversation all the time. And I think it really does also help build the muscle of how we approach challenges and navigate challenges, approaching them and navigating them and taking action on them. Those are all little doses of how you experience it and how you grow from it. That these things, these hard conversations, these road bumps, they're not pleasant, but you will always experience growth, especially if you go in with that mindset that this, tough times don't last. This is a right now thing, but you are going to grow from it. And I know I'm sort of like diverting here with sort of two directions, that I think it's just so neat how you can look at trying something new, and that's on a micro scale or macro scale, but you can also really talk about that personal growth element. And I think that this is something, we're a few months into 2024, but we are humans that always want to grow and evolve. So where can you even think about finding more moments of joy in the little things, trying something new to really feel that you're enjoying and you're pushing yourself just like a little outside your comfort zone? And Matt and I talked about this on a podcast together recently that we did. We were talking about like live events, that maybe you go to a really big live event with 2,000 people in the room and you sit in the back row for the first time because you're not sure what to expect. You don't know what these people are vibe are going to be like. But maybe that second event, maybe you sit in the middle, and maybe you go to a third live event and maybe you sit in the front. And I feel confident that if you do this, you try something new, something small, that you are investing in this event, but you've started at the back of the room and then the middle of the room and then the front of the room, you are going to find these moments of joy in that action of growth. Because who are you going to meet? You're going to make these connections. Maybe you're going to find a business bestie. Maybe you'll just find a new bestie, maybe a business partner, maybe a referral, maybe a new client. You never know what's going to come from this little action, that you're going to find this joy and this little action. And maybe there's also some incredible abundance there for you. Or maybe let's even look at something really small, like a micro change of what kind of books do you read? Or do you read fiction, but you've never really tapped into nonfiction? Or you're a nonfiction and you've never read fiction? These are things that I am talking about here by myself in my office, my little podcast studio. But I get excited to think of all of you listening and how you can hopefully this resonates with you, and you can take this and you can apply it. And I love to sort of look at my week ahead and plunk in, what I have going on, like the clients that I'm seeing, my workout schedule, any social plans, personal appointments. But perhaps there are pockets of time that I have more available that have some space in it, and maybe I can try something new. Another example, actually, I did this week, I had a pocket of time and I was craving some yoga, probably after my nice hot Pilates experience on Sunday. On Wednesday, I looked up a local studio, tried to find some times that worked, and I went to a hot yin stretch class, and it was divine. It was exactly what my body needed. I've been operating at a very high frequency recently. We're in this amazing season of momentum, and with that comes a lot of work. But I sit with a lot of gratitude in this season and being busy. And I really try not to overuse that word, the word busy, because I think it is super overused and sometimes could be a crutch for people. But there's a lot of things stacked on my calendar day after day at this present time. And so it felt really good to be able to carve out an hour to experience just somebody else teaching me. Someone else is telling me what to do. It's dark, it's hot, it's stretch. I'm giving my body and my mind some love and some TLC. And it felt really nice to try something new. That was a new class for me. I've done yin, I've done stretch, I've done hot yoga, but you put it all together and I've never done it before. And I really enjoyed it. Matt dropped me off at the studio and he picked me up. And when I got in the car, I said, that was so nice. Like, I really loved that. And that's the energy that you get from trying something new and finding the joy in that. So where can you apply this idea of trying something new and finding the joy in trying something new? What can that be? What can that look like for you this week? Is it a date night and you're going to try something new? You're going to go to a different city or maybe a new little cocktail bar that opened and you're going to go for an earlier date night than a later date night, or coffee with a new gym friend. And speaking of the gym friends, and we've been in this season right now at our gym, and I'm loving seeing people that are investing in themselves with personal training or customized programs, or they're getting into classes because they want to meet people and they want to get involved in the community. Those are all amazing examples of trying something new. And I am so confident that they are going to experience so much joy from trying something new. So I get excited for you. I feel like I, start these podcasts with this idea in my head. And by the time that I get to like a 10-minute mark, I'm really amped up and excited. And I'm not even talking to any of you face to face. I'm just feeling the excitement and the energy and the abundance of joy for you when you think about this and how you can put this into practice this upcoming week, next month, or maybe it's tomorrow. However this lands with you, I hope it does. I hope you loved it. If you are loving the show, my gosh, I would so appreciate some love with a review, preferably a 5-star review, if you would be ever so kind. Maybe some words that, how this is resonating with you, what you love about the show. I would just be so grateful for you to rate and review the Inspire and Move podcast. And as always, thank you so much for being here. Have a wonderful day, evening, week, wherever you are, and we will see you again soon.
Thank you so much for listening. If you loved this episode, it would mean the world to me if you took 30 seconds and shared this on social media, send it to a friend, or leave a 5-star review. There is power in community, and I am so grateful to have you part of mine.